The Biden administration pitching a new plan to give the IRS power to snoop on Americans' bank accounts. This as the president looks to hike taxes on the rich and U.S. companies. My next guest says these progressive policies are the exact opposite of what our economy needs right now. Joining me is California Republican gubernatorial candidate and former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer. We have calls out to the other Republican candidates and Democrat Governor Newsom. They either declined or didn't get back to us. So, Mayor, it is up to you. First of all, what is the very latest on the move to unseat Governor Newsom?
Well, strong support out here in California, David, and it's a pleasure to be with you. As you know, over 2 million Californians signed that recall petition. It qualified several weeks ago, and it's Democrats, independents, and Republicans who all understand that we need a change at the top of California, and we need that change this year.
But you have limits on the money that you can take in. The governor apparently has no limits. Is that right?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're with the recall election, it's different. But I will tell you, I've been so encouraged by the strong support that we have been able to generate for our campaign. That's all about real solutions on the issues that Californians want, and ending one-party rule, which has not been working in California for a decade.
Now, the IRS story is something that really is infuriating a lot of Americans. The fact that the IRS this proposal may allow them to look into not only our income, but the money that we spend, and they can do it willy-nilly whenever they want. Is that the kind of issue that interests Californians at all?
Well, look, I've been pretty strong about, instead of empowering the IRS, we should be empowering folks when it comes to affordability. That's one of the biggest reasons why just 2 weeks ago, I put out the largest middle-class tax cut in California history. That's what we should be doing. It's not about raising taxes right now. It's about keeping more in folks' pocketbooks. And, when we look at what's happening in California, David, folks are voting with their feet. They're leaving our state for the first time. We lost a congressional seat because California is just too expensive. The solution is not, I repeat, not raising taxes. We actually need to lower that tax burden to make it more competitive for us in California, and more, really to our families to actually stay here and raise a family.
But one of the ironies of California right now, they got billions of dollars from the federal COVID plans. But they're running this surplus because Silicon Valley is doing spectacularly well during the pandemic. They made money hand over foot. They added to the tax coffers. It's the small businesses that are being taxed out of business, isn't it?
Well, you're absolutely. You hit the nail on the head. And rather than saying, running a surplus and still asking for more money from Californians, both families and our small business owners, which are the lifeblood of our economy. I mean, that's why, our current governor came out and supported the largest property tax increase, commercial property tax increase in history last year. We worked against that. Voters said no. But that's what we're fighting against. We're fighting to make California, as I said, more affordable, more livable, because, again, folks are voting with their feet. They're leaving our state, David, for you name the state that folks are going to. So, the middle-class tax cut that I've proposed, I think why it's gaining so much traction, it's real money. It's enough for 8 months of utilities, 8 months of groceries, 92 tanks of gas. That's the type of help that we need to give Californians, California families, particularly coming out of this pandemic.
Well, good luck to you, Mayor. We have to leave it at that. Kevin Faulconer, good luck to you. We appreciate you being on. Thanks very much.